Hey, what's going on everyone, this is iReviews back with another video, and today I will show you guys 25 Apple Watch tricks that you probably didn't know existed. These are really awesome tricks that will make your experience on your Apple Watch way better. So let's get started. Here are 25 Apple Watch tricks that you must know. Starting with the first one, this is a really cool one, very useful as well. So on the iPhone, you can tap the status bar to go right to the top. On the Apple Watch, you can do the same. So you're on an app, you're scrolling down, you want to go back to the top, all you gotta do is just tap the clock right there. As you can see, as easy as that, it will move straight to the top of the app. There is a very easy way to open the last app that you have used. All you gotta do is just double press on the crown, and as easy as that, it will take you to the last used app. On the Apple Watch, when you go to the stopwatch app, you can see like this, you will see like this analog mode right here. But if you force touch right there, it will give you a few more options. So you can go to a digital stopwatch, or you can have even more. You have a graph or a hybrid one, so it will basically combine the analog and the digital stopwatch right there. This is really useful. You might not know that there is also a digital stopwatch on your Apple Watch. If you use the heart rate monitor on your Apple Watch, then this will be very useful. So right here you can see is measuring my heart rate, and it will update every 5 seconds, but you can make it updated every 1 second. You can do that simply by placing your finger on the crown and just hold it like that, and then it will start updating the heart rate every 1 second. As easy as that. You can see it updates every 1 second, not like it did before every 5 seconds. You might not know, but you can take a screenshot of your Apple Watch. To do that, you first need to enable it. So go to your iPhone, go to the Apple Watch app, go to settings, to general, and then just enable screenshot right here. Once you have enabled the screenshot from the Apple Watch app on your iPhone, then it's very easy to take a screenshot. All you gotta do is just press the crown and the side button both at the same time. And as you can see right there, it will take a screenshot of your Apple Watch, and then of course it will automatically be saved on the Photos app on your iPhone. There is a very easy trick to mute your Apple Watch. So if you're getting notifications and you're somewhere on a meeting or in a class and you don't want to hear that, of course you can go ahead and mute that very quickly. Now you can go to the control center of the Apple Watch and do that, or you can just go ahead and just place your hand over your Apple Watch and just keep it there for like 3 seconds, and then the Apple Watch will be muted. While charging your Apple Watch, of course, you get the Nightstand Mode, and you will see right here the date, the clock, and there you will see a circle which indicates the battery, but it doesn't tell you exactly how much is charged. But you can just tap on that circle, and as you can see right there, it will show you the exact number of the battery level. If your Apple Watch is acting up, or you feel like it's not working properly, or you just want to reboot it, you can do that by simply pressing the crown and the side button both at the same time. So just press and make sure you hold that for about 10 seconds, and then it will force restart your Apple Watch. Just wait to see the Apple logo, release it, and you're good to go. When you first set up your Apple Watch, you might have noticed that it will ask you in which hand you will carry your Apple Watch. Of course, that is to set the orientation of your Apple Watch. But of course, you can change that. Go to the apps and just go to the settings right here. What you need to do is just scroll here, go to general, and you will find orientation right here, and you can choose the wrist, left or right. Now, of course, the Apple Watch screen is small and you might not see something the way you want to, so you can zoom in and out. Of course, you have to go to settings, and just from here, make sure you go to general and just find accessibility, and from here go to zoom and make sure you turn it on. Now what you need to do from here, if you want to zoom in on something, just go ahead and just double tap with 2 fingers, and you can zoom in and out on your Apple Watch. Then use 2 fingers to drag the screen like this, or use the crown to move up and down. On the Apple Watch, from the screen here, of course, you can access your control center or the notification center, but that will change if you're on an app. So you can see right here, if I'm on an app, I swipe up here and it will only move through the app. It won't show me the control center, but all you have to do is just tap and hold your finger here, and you can see the control center will appear, and you can go ahead and open it just like this. You can do the same with the notification center. Now, of course, when you have your Apple Watch, you might just leave your iPhone somewhere and not carry it around all the time, because you will get all the notifications and everything right here on your Apple Watch. And if you just lose your iPhone or you don't know where you placed it, all you gotta do is just go to the control center, and from here we'll get this button which allows you to ping your iPhone, which makes it make a sound. But you can also force touch on it, and that will also make the flash of the iPhone flash. So just force touch on it right here. You can see right there this sound, and also it will make the flash if you go ahead and force touch on that same button. Now, of course, there are some really nice Apple Watch faces on the Apple Watch, and you might have just created some of your own and you don't want them anymore, you want to delete them. All you gotta do is just go to the Apple Watch faces. All you gotta do is just go ahead and swipe up like this, and you can go ahead and remove any of the faces from your Apple Watch. On the Apple Watch, of course, you can get messages and you can also reply them. You will have some default like quick replies which you can send to someone if you don't want to take like the time to go ahead and type a message. But you can set your own custom replies by going to the Apple Watch app on your iPhone, and just go ahead, go to messages, and from here what you need to do is just go to default replies, scroll down, tap add replies, and you can add as many replies as you want right here. Create your own, and then you can quickly go ahead and send them using your Apple Watch. On your Apple Watch, you're on iMessage right here. You want to send someone your location. All you gotta do is just force touch on the screen, and as you can see right here, it will show you quite a few informations, and you can go ahead and just tap on send location, and it will automatically send your location to your contact. If you're on a meeting or somewhere and you want to check the time, but you don't want to raise your wrist or you don't want to tap and just brighten the screen of your Apple Watch, you can go ahead and just gently scroll on the wheel right here, and as you will see, it will start to brighten up the screen just a little bit. You can see just like that. You can brighten it as much as you want and take a look at the clock, and you're good to go. If you use theater mode on your Apple Watch, then you can go ahead and use it with a lower brightness. So you can just scroll up on the wheel like this and just stop basically at the amount of brightness that you want, and then you can go ahead and simply use your device, go to the apps and go anywhere you want with that same amount of brightness that you set. On the Apple Watch app, I really like the home screen here, the look, the layout of the apps. It's really amazing. I really love it. But of course, if you have a ton of apps installed on your device, sometimes it's very hard to find the app that you want. You can force touch here on the home screen, and then it will give you the option to go to the list view. So if you don't like that view right there, you can go ahead and switch to the list view, which for some people is very easy to find apps, and for someone is a great view. But if you don't want to have that, you can have a list view. On the Apple Watch app, of course, you can check your weather. So if you go to the weather app, you will see the weather right here, the forecast. You can tap right there. You can see where it will say the temperature. You tap right there and it will switch to the rain. So it shows the percentages of the chances that there might be rain right here. You might not know, but if you use the Mickey Apple Watch face, you can make it tell the time. So all you gotta do is just tap on it.
It's 12:44. Good afternoon.
And it will tell you the exact time. On the Apple Watch, when you go to the notification center, it's very hard clearing notifications one by one. You can go ahead and just force touch on the notification center, and it will give you this option to quickly clear all the notifications that you have there. Now, the Apple Watch battery is pretty good. Of course, it will last you all day long. And then, of course, that's based on how much you used it, but it will last for a day. But overnight, it will consume a ton of battery, and you don't want to do that. If you leave it like for 6 or 7 hours during the night, it will probably consume like 20% or 25% of the battery. So all you gotta do is just go ahead, just go to the one of the Apple Watches that has the battery on it. Of course, you can also add it and just tap on the battery battery right there. Then you will find here an option that says power reserve. So what this does is that it will basically turn off your device and will just leave the clock right here on the screen. Everything else will be turned off, and that way of course it will preserve a lot of battery. If you're playing music on your iPhone or any other device and you will have the controls right here on your Apple Watch, you can use the crown to change the volume of the device where you're listening to music. You can see right there, just scroll the crown like that and you can go ahead and change easily the volume. If you get a call on your iPhone, and of course it will show up on your Apple Watch, and you're on a meeting or in the class and you don't want it ringing, all you gotta do is just quickly place your hand over your watch and it will silence the call right here on the watch as well as on your iPhone. When using your Apple Watch on the rain or you go for a swim, you need to go to your control center. Right here you will find like that little dot right there. You tap on it and this will basically protect your device from the water. You can see right here, you tap on it, the water goes on it, it won't do anything. So if you tap here, you can see it doesn't do anything at all. Now once you're done, you can go ahead and press right there, press the crown, and it will take you right here to the app. So all you gotta do here is just go ahead and scroll the crown and it will eject the water and it will also unlock your device. So that is it for this video, guys. These are 25 Apple Watch tricks that I believe you should know and that are very useful. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Go ahead and subscribe for more videos like this, and I will see you on the next one.